Bill O'Reilly here. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Coming up next, the news with Mike Slater.
Thank you, Bill. It's Tuesday, November 28th, 2023. Here's what's happening today in America. Virus in China. Attacked off Somalia. Officer attacked in school. And the word of the year. That's all coming up. Then Bill's going to be here with your message of the day. But first, seen this before. In a city 50 miles from Beijing, there are officials wearing hazmat suits walking through the streets of China, spraying some sort of disinfectant everywhere. There seems to be some sort of surge of a respiratory illness in China. The Chinese state-run media, for some reason, has reported that major hospitals have been at maximum capacity. I'm curious to see how our media and our experts start talking about this virus if it comes to America. A tanker carrying phosphoric acid issued a distress call off the coast of Somalia, said they were under attack from an unknown entity. Well, one of our warships went to go assist, and as they were en route, they were attacked by 2 ballistic missiles shot from Yemen. They didn't hit the ship, of course. They landed about 11 miles away in the ocean. The Pentagon spokesperson said that under international maritime norms and laws, when there's a distress call, all vessels in the vicinity are required to come and help and support. Well, there were 3 Chinese ships nearby that did not respond. A New York City council member has leaked a video of multiple students beating a police officer at a high school in Queens. Students attacked the officer from behind as they were all walking down the hallway. This is the same school that just the other week, a teacher showed support for Israel, and students went nuts and shut down the whole school, marching, running through the hallway with their pro-Palestinian chants. Webster's Dictionary has released their word of the year, the most looked up, most popular word this year, authentic, as an authentic voice or authentic self. The other top words of the year were Riz, R-I-Z-Z, as in charisma, implode, dead name, as a transgender person's old name, doppelganger, someone who looks like someone else, deep fake, dystopian, and inspired by Donald Trump, indict. I'm Mike Slater, a man full of Riz, is coming up next. Bill O'Reilly with your message of the day. Did I use that right or no?
Everything is expensive these days, you know that. The government is printing trillions of dollars and consumer prices higher than ever. If the government continues its printing and spending, the dollar could continue its free fall and lose its coveted role as the world reserve currency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. But there are a few things you can do right now. American Hartford Gold can show you how to protect your money, your retirement, your hard-earned savings against inflation by helping you diversify a portion of your portfolio into physical gold and silver. Start with a short phone call, and they can have physical gold and silver delivered right to your door or put inside your 401k or IRA. Call 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Again, that's 877-444-GOLD, or text GOLD to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. On this Tuesday, things are changing fast in America, and some of the new looks are simply bizarre. For example, if you watch the NFL halftime programs, you see guys in $1,000 suits wearing ugly sneakers. Why? It's not suitable, so to speak. Along with clueless dressing comes terrible manners. Many younger Americans believe they are entitled to the kindness of strangers, but feel no need to reciprocate that largesse. There's a reason. When you live in the cyber world, standards of behavior are not present. Simply put, the culture is in trouble. Book reading has drastically declined because people cannot concentrate for more than 20 minutes. They begin to fidget. They reach for the device. Did I miss a text? Did some cyber gossip escape me? Look at the junk on primetime television. Naked people on islands stabbing each other in the back? Well, that's easier to do if you're unclothed. The F word now is common as please. Bad grammar, a badge of honor. Tattoos swallow up skin. And even the indigenous people of New Guinea are appalled by all the piercings. Here are some other things on the endangered species list: church going, punctuality, saving money, self-discipline, respect, kindness to the elderly, due process, keeping your word, sincere contrition. Yeah, I'm an old school guy, but I know things were much more sane when sneakers roamed the playgrounds, not the boardrooms. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I approve the message by writing it. You can reach me, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, Bill at BillO'Reilly.com, name and town if you wish to opine. Now let's go to the mail. Kevin Martin, Dracut, Massachusetts. Bill, could you please explain why most of the media coverage about Hamas seems to push the narrative that the terrorist organization is distinct and totally separated from the Palestinian people? Because the progressive media doesn't want the terror specter involved here. What they want is to sell a false narrative that Israel oppresses poor Arabs for no reason. Apartheid, just like South Africa. Okay, you heard the chant. Israel wants to kill these people. That's what the progressive left is putting out there. So if you were to actually inject some realistic stuff into the narrative, no, they don't want that. Janice McEwen, Rockville, Missouri. A standing observation about the lack of manners, respect, and dress styles, starting with the parents. As an educator for more than 30 years, it saddens me to see how this generation is glued to social media, and that's what many parents are modeling. It's a dark time in America. So Janice is talking about my column called Sneaker Nation, okay? And it's on BillO'Reilly.com. We drop the column every Sunday, where I say that standards are just cratering in this country. It's true. And I give them a million, but it's not the parents. I don't think it's the parents, Janice. It's the adults. Look at the NFL halftime shows. $1,000 suits, Jack Victor suits. Jack Victor's nice suits. Sneakers. What? Read the column. Appreciate you reading it, Janice. In a moment, something you might not know. If you own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles and have an auto warranty about to expire or have no warranty at all, listen up. Car Shield has a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that's now available to the public. Save on out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. So please call Car Shield now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. 800-925-7584 for a free quote. This protection plan is at an all-time low in price. Drivers who activate the vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. So please call for your free quote, 800-925-7584, 800-925-7584. Hey, what do you have to lose? 800-925-7584. Now the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 152 years ago today, a group of men were tried in South Carolina for conspiring to subvert the Constitution. It was the first federal effort to stop violence against Black Americans. Here's the story behind the trial of the Ku Klux Klan. After the Civil War, Congress ratified the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments to protect the rights of former slaves. So the movement to suppress blacks went underground. Founded by a group of Confederate vets, the KKK grew from a secret fraternity into a paramilitary organization. Members terrorized or killed anyone promoting equal rights. To stop the carnage, Congress passed the Third Force Act. The bill allowed the U.S. Army to directly confront the Klan. President Grant was even given the power to suspend habeas corpus and detain citizens without due process, the same thing Abraham Lincoln had done during the Civil War. 9 counties in South Carolina were placed under martial law. Beginning in November 1871, the 4th Federal Circuit Court in Charleston began prosecuting Klan members. 140 were convicted. By the end of 1872, Northern Republicans adopted a softer approach to Southern white bigotry. Grant announced a policy of clemency for the Klansmen and withdrew federal troops. In 1882, the U.S. Supreme Court unanimously decided it was unconstitutional for the federal government to use the Army to enforce local laws. That ruling led to a suppression of black civil rights. And here's something else you might not know. It took another 80 years for the feds to take down the KKK. The organization was destroyed by FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover in the 1960s with the use of undercover agents and wiretaps. Today, a diminished Klan still operates in the USA. At its height, the organization had 7 million members. That figure has now fallen to just 6,000. But these people continue to be dangerous. Back after this. If you or your business is falling behind filing your tax returns, or if you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes to the IRS, please listen carefully. The Biden administration just unveiled an $80 billion plan to modernize the IRS and reduce the unpaid tax debt. Are you tired of the IRS letters, levies, liens, or wage garnishments? You do not have to face the IRS alone. Hire Anthem Tax Services. They can help you settle your delinquent tax problems and all collections, and may even be able to reduce your back taxes significantly. If Anthem Tax Service cannot reduce your current monthly payment with the IRS or state, or they don't put you in a better position, you might qualify for the 100% money back guarantee. Please call Anthem Tax Services 800-810-9193, 800-810-9193, 800-810-9193. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.